Hey guys, what's up? This is Justin Master Chim Garcia again with another Aries assessment. I just wanted to thank you guys for watching the video first and foremost. I think this one's going to be a pretty cool one, a little different, a situation that we haven't really dealt with before. Before we get into it, just very quickly, I want to go over what Aries mode is. Now, some of you already know because you've signed up to studyviolence.com and you've gotten the video that just deals with this. But very quickly, Aries is an acronym for aware, respect, engaged, and shrewd. To be aware is what factors are present directly and indirectly in your current surroundings. Respect applies to respecting the danger potential of those factors, both direct and indirect. Engaged, stay engaged, actively scan and maintain your presence. We'll get a little bit into that as we go on with the video. And finally, shrewd. Be shrewd and choose an efficient and effective avoidance of conflict, right? Another word for shrewd is to be clever, right? Don't drag it out. Be direct, figure it out, and do it as quickly as possible, okay? So let's get to the video. All right, now here we are. Before we start the video, I want you to just pay attention to a couple of things in the surroundings, the setting here. We have a sidewalk. This is an entrance to a building. We have a gentleman on the sidewalk. This is obviously the street. He has a bag in his hand. So there's no car here, and you'll see what I mean in a second. No car here, and here's the guy, right? The guy. All right, walking down. Nothing really suspicious about this gentleman. I mean, let's be realistic. It's a guy walking down the block with a bag. All right. See cars in the background. Now, different situation now. Let me back up just a little bit. A couple of people walking down the block. Now, this is probably a little bit after, well, obviously, a little bit after the video we just saw where he was by himself. There's a car parked here, and there's a car parked here. All right, now, same gentleman walking down. This is the same car that was just there a moment ago. Let's just go back just so I can show you what I mean. This car that's parked right here, it's the same car. Okay, now a little backdrop in the story here, and I did research it. This woman did not know this man. Okay, this woman did not know this man. When all was said and done, this man was being sought after, and this is not an angry ex-husband or anything like that, or boyfriend, anything like that. Let's go with the video. Here's the young lady. Right, now this girl is 4 years old, I think 4 or 5, I forgot what the newspaper said, 4 or 5. Here's the lady, she just took her daughter out of the car, in the front seat. I am a parent, I don't know why the child's in the front seat, but anyway, this gentleman is still same guy up and down. Now obviously you can't be, she can't be responsible for knowing that he was pacing up and down this block before she got there, but certainly the scanners should be on, and she should be aware of what's going on. And as you can see, she really isn't. All right. Now he's getting closer. Now we're entering that awkward phase where she, maybe as a lady, a mom, definitely since she has a child, we enter the personal space sort of courtesy move, right? So she, by the body language, you see a different type of step she's taking right here, and she's looking to accelerate. Honestly, in my opinion, I don't, and it really doesn't matter, though. The whole situation doesn't hinge on this. But my opinion, she was trying to get out of the gentleman's way, trying to maybe just hurry up a little bit. You know, I myself walk down the block from time to time with my my young sons, and they are slow, right? They got the little legs, they walk slowly, and sometimes you're just being courteous and trying to get out of the way. So she seems to be accelerating to get out of the way, at which point the gentleman says something to her, right? He switched from walking straight down, right? He's intercepting her. He's now talking to her, okay? I'm going to let the rest play out and just deal with it afterwards. Here we go. Knife. Okay, yes, That mother just left her daughter, right, her 5-year-old daughter, with a man that tried to rob her, showed a knife. The lady just split. Now, very, very quickly, to be fair, when I say, or I mention the concept of studying violence, I cannot stress to you guys enough how being prepared for a situation is going to infinitely increase the probability of you being able to cope with the situation, at least psychologically. Okay? Now, was this mother a piece of garbage parent? I mean, there's a lot of people that will look at this and go, oh my God, I can't believe that she would do that, leave her daughter. I mean, let's be real for a second. This lady is in a full panic. So much so, she doesn't even know what the fuck is going on with her daughter. Okay? Now, yes, this is her daughter. I checked. This isn't some, like, housewife or nanny that's just watching, some rich kid. Right? This is her daughter. They do not know this guy. The guy brandished a knife. The mother is out. Right? Now, this guy, obviously, this woman's so freaking lucky that the guy, was a piece of shit, but at least he wasn't crazy. Didn't do anything to the daughter. You could see he's almost probably as baffled as we are watching it. Going from the beginning again. Goes up to her. Boom. All right, so a couple of mistakes. Now let's go to the Aries mode very quickly. Aware what factors are present directly and indirectly in your current surroundings. Looking aside the fact that the child was in the front seat, right? Was she aware? She saw the guy. Was she aware of a threat? Let's go to number 2, respect. Respect the danger potential of those factors, both direct and indirect. Absolutely not. Okay? We can go back here. She's taking the child out of the car. The guy's walking down the street. All right. Now, she doesn't have a weapon. There aren't a group of people here that she knows. She doesn't know who this guy is. It's obviously nighttime. Why the hell did she need to take a child out of the car right now? Why can't she wait until this guy passes? Oh, well, that's being paranoid. Well, you know what? I have the benefit of hindsight when I'm making these videos. And thinking ahead at this point in the timeline, I would obviously argue that it's a little bit of a better idea to just wait until the strange guy with the low-brimmed hat, and the dark jacket at nighttime that you don't know passes, right? So here we go. Engaged. Absolute panic. Absolute panic. Guy brandishes a knife. And she is out of there. Now, she's not going to get Batman. No, she has no idea what the hell she's doing. She's leaving her daughter. That's what she's doing. As she leaves, the guy chases. Eventually, that chase leads around a car. Not only did she leave her daughter there, but this lady's trying to get into the freaking building without her daughter. Okay? That's exactly what happened, because this was the testimony that this woman gave to the police, when after she was released from the hospital, because she did receive a stab to the neck. Right? The guy's trying to stop her. She's amped up. Boom. We could go back a second here. Get out of here. All right. And this is where he got her right there. Okay? Stabbed her in the neck. He sees what he did, didn't get anything, and he runs. Right? I tell you, the one good thing about the sagging pants movement by the schmucks of society is that, and a lot of law enforcement officers that I get to train and work with reiterate this, that these guys can't run a lick when they're running away with their pants down. So here's the Good Samaritan. He comes to help. 2 guys going to chase him on foot. And then what do you see? Oh, there goes the little girl. Wandering. Right? Wandering by herself back into the picture. Okay? Alright, so I'm not going to keep going over the video. So let's go over a couple of things with the Aries mode very quickly. We have aware. Was she aware? She saw the guy. I don't think she recognized what the guy represented or potentially represented, which leads to number 2. Did she respect the danger potential? Absolutely not. Engaged. Stay engaged. Was she engaged and did she maintain her presence? Zero, zilch, nada, nothing. You had a woman who left her 5-year-old daughter with a gentleman that just pulled a knife out on her, threatening to stab her if she didn't give up her purse. Okay? Was she engaged? Absolutely not. And this is where panic sets in. This is where the adrenaline, the fight or flight takes over. And if you don't have any training to sort of rely on, if there's no sort of predetermined series of movements or thought patterns that your subconscious could sort of cling to when that adrenaline hits and that fear and panic sets in, what do? You do something that when you look back after the fact, you're like, what the hell was I thinking? Okay? And shrewd. Was she shrewd and choosing an efficient avoidance of conflict? Let's be realistic. The guy brought out a knife and wanted to give the bag. Maybe she just should have given the guy the damn bag. All right? She has a 5-year-old daughter. She has to sort of assess what the potential for the entire scenario is. She has a little girl with her. Nothing that's on her person is worth the life of the child. I will say, talk about fortunate. This lady is about as lucky as it gets. Okay? All right, guys. Well, that's this Aries assessment. Again, thank you so much for watching the video. That lady, she wound up fine. They wound up catching the guy. The daughter, obviously, was unharmed. But, I mean, Jesus Christ, lady, don't leave your daughter. I stress to all you guys, watch these videos, share them with your friends, studyviolence.com. If you don't know what the Aries mode is, before this video, if you don't know what Violence 101 video is, please sign up, studyviolence.com. I'll give you the links there. You can check those videos out.